Features of the TR750 SprayMaster with Pro Air system.
This particular machine has a number of options on it, starting with the extended storage deck, 50-gallon water option, and electric hose reel. On the tongue here, this is an electric brake unit. On the tongue we have the safety switch that has a battery in it. In the event the machine becomes disconnected from the truck, the brakes will lock up, stopping the unit. It has the brush water box feature. This is a water-filled container to store your squeegees and brushes so they do not dry out. The extended storage deck option allows us enough room to put in a blower, possibly a striper, buckets of additives, and other items. Air compressor. This is electric start. In the event the battery should go dead, it also has a pull rope to start. This is a fixed throttle, choke, and gas shutoff. Get in the habit of closing the gas shutoff when done for the day. That will help prevent any gasoline from working its way down into the engine block. This machine has hydraulics to drive the agitator. This is the agitator control valve, neutral, forward, and reverse. Hydraulic tank located up on top. Another option is the water system with an electric water pump. You can hook up a garden hose to that, and this would be the on-off switch for the water pump. Tandem axles on this machine, brakes on both axles. Lockable lid up on top of the machine, and it also has a vent in it. That way you don't have to open the lid when you're pumping out product. You do need to check that vent on a daily basis for possible plugging. In the back here we have, this is where the material pump's located. This is our main shutoff valve. Product flows into our basket strainer, out of the basket strainer up into the pump. Located on the basket strainer is a valve that we can use to gravity flow product out to fill a bucket for edging purposes. And then we also have that water tank up front plumbed into the basket strainer here through this shutoff valve, and that's for flushing purposes. To make the pump come on, we would open this valve here. This is our pressure regulator with gauge. To increase pressure, turn clockwise or counterclockwise to decrease pressure. This is preset at 80 psi. That is sufficient pressure to allow the wand to have enough pressure to want to raise on its own. This valve here is used to pump out of the tank. It is also used when you have the spray bar option. There would be a hose that then goes from this down to the spray bar. This is the recirculation valve. This is in the closed position now. To recirculate product, it would have to be opened. That allows material to come out of the tank through the basket and then up this hose up to the top of the tank for recirculation. When you're ready to start spraying, then you would close this valve, wait for the pump to stop cycling. You can tell that's happened by the noise and also by the pressure gauge down on the regulator. The needle will stop. At that point, open this valve. That sends product up through the hose reel and then out the 75-foot hose in the handheld spray wand. This is the hydraulic tank. This is a shutoff valve for the hydraulic oil. This valve always needs to be in this open position. The only time you would close it is when you want to change the oil filter. Otherwise it stays open. This is the agitator drive motor. This is the handheld spray wand. This is the hydraulic pump. This supplies us with pumping the hydraulic oil for the agitation system. The agitator drive motor, behind the guard here are 2 sprockets and chain, and this is the adjustment bolt for tightening the chain. Loosen these top bolts, loosen the bottom bolts, and then turn this adjustment in, and that will slide the motor, tightening the chain. This is a round tank with a full sweep agitation, and we have rubber wipers on the blades. When your season is over, it's time to winterize the machine. After it's been cleaned out, purchase some RV antifreeze, and there's 2 ways to add it. You can remove the basket lid, pour it in there, turn on the pump, or you can just go ahead and add it to the tank, opening this valve and then turning on the pump once again. Make sure you circulate the antifreeze through the entire pumping system and then down through the spray hose and out the spray wand. Okay, this is the 50-gallon water tank. Winterizing, I would suggest that you remove the hose coming out of the tank and let it drain out thoroughly.